Hello, everybody. Figured today would continue more Oblivion. So, not really much to say other than let's just jump right into it.
The pleasure is all mine.
Fear is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
I heard she was climbing up the chapel just so she could jump.
Good day. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Thank you for your patronage. Take care.
Yes? I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Very good. It's up the stairs there, first door on your left. Sleep well. Be seeing you.
How do you do? Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. A bargain at any price. Thank you for your patronage. Farewell.
Greetings to you. For the
Have you
info.
shopped at the Gilded Carafe?
Not bad.
I've browsed
Good to hear.
Claudette's shop.
See you.
But I
Goodbye.
haven't spent a lot of time there.
Good day.
Goodbye. Tidings, citizen. What's new with you? They say syndicates are...
All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered.
How are you?
Greetings, Imperial. Hi there. What is it, Associate? Do you need something? I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. Take care.
From where do you hail?
What's going on with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Take care.
It's you. Hi.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
What is it, Associate? The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as possible.
I'm here to relieve you.
Good. I'm hungry.
Hello? What's going on with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Plalu have renounced the slave trade. And freedom.
Not bad.
Good news from Kvatch for a change.
Well met. Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
One second, folks. I'm gonna look this up on the wiki.
Very well. Good day.
Last.
Fine. See you.
Good day.
You again. Have you reconsidered? The offer still stands. Say the word and I'll tell you all about it. Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it.
This lady
can and would very much like to. You'll find it
Silver.
in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
What? What?
Yeah, you have a choice here.
But she knows where it is?
Yeah, I just read about it.
Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Hello.
Let's hear it.
I personally ended up giving the book to Tikus because I did not trust the vibes Irina was giving off. Lol.
So I read that this is actually a 2-part quest. And I should wait to do part 2 when I'm like level 26 or higher.
Can't wait till you get to the Shivering Isles. That'll be something. Lol.
Yeah, I heard that's a good DLC.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Hey, Shay. Oh, fuck you.
I'm so glad they kept the voices and the music the same.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Didn't they have to? Didn't they say they replaced a few voices though? Like had to redo them.
They prob did.
Has Patrick Stewart said anything about this remake? Because I guess he was really hyped about when this game came out.
Oblivion had errors in the voice lines.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
dead.
wait, let me do that again. Type of errors.
Oh god. That reminds me of one error that's in Sonic 06, where one of the voice actors screws up the line and you hear it
They did.
in game.
Primarily the Khajiit voices, I think, in which they got the Skyrim voice actors for that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Good for them for getting the Skyrim blah. There's a famous voice line in original Oblivion where you hear the VA go, "Let me try that one again," at the end of the sentence, and I love. That enemy is such a bore.
Getting my ass kicked right now.
At Celestial Chi Yepel Mao, it's so hilarious.
Can anyone find a video or something of that and just send that to me on Discord?
I wish I could remember which NPC it is. XD. I got you, Tails.
Thanks, Shay. I'm like scared to turn around right now.
Just sent it.
Thank you. I'll check it out after the stream.
I forgot that she repeats the line after the arrow Mao.
Silver, you have to like post the one link in chat to the one era in Sonic 06 with that one voice actor like voice line, that when Shadow's talking to like that gun commander, and he realizes he made an error pronouncing something or saying something, and he catches his mistake and ends up repeating the line but gets it right.
Jeremy Sewell did a good job on this OST.
Did they do the same OST? Did they do the OST for Skyrim too? Oh my god, fuck off!
All my homies love Jeremy Sewell. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Yeah, he did the soundtrack since the third game. Skyrim was interesting. They had a choir of at 30 people singing the intro, but they layered it so it sounds like 90 people.
Oh damn.
He also did the Knights of the Old Republic games as well as the first 4 Harry Potter games, all of which have amazing OSTs.
Huh. Sounds like he does a lot of medieval fantasy stuff. Alright, I need a better healing spell and more healing pots.
He does.
Oh fuck.
They also came up with their own language for Dragon Langost, with proper rules and grammar, etc. Enabling the choir to actually sing in Dragon.
It's nuts people have been able to translate these, the word walls too, what they say. Chad, I have a confession to make. I always call Humaius Moras Hentaius Mora because of all the tentacles. Yeah.
The ability to use magic while holding a weapon.
Right? I love that aspect of this game. Is it gonna explode like it does in Skyrim?
Still have to send you a screenshot of my character from my playthrough last year. I ended up modding the game so that the models look much better.
I think it's funny they used to look like potatoes.
I added a mod for my first playthrough so my character could wear sexy pirate armor the entire time. I prefer the potato look. Basically, the character I created was supposed to be the daughter of Alduin. Her name was Alduina.
Oh, that's cool.
That cliché plot of child and parent don't see eye to eye was used.
That's funny.
On another note, did you know that Parthenax was voiced by Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario?
Yes, I did. I always think that's pretty funny and cool.
Just reminded of that fact, cause I recently started my playthrough of Super Mario World.
I remember reading about it on the wiki like 15 years ago and being like, oh, that's cool. Was it 15 years ago? No, more like... God, 9 years ago, maybe 8? Or maybe was it 12, because I was 16 in 2013. Or was it 2014? Man, I'm forgetting my age. But I do know that I get, like, how old I was and what year. But, yeah, I got Skyrim for my 16th birthday. And, yeah, I was hooked for months, and then I picked it up for Steam in December later that year, even though I was still hooked on it on PlayStation. Yeah, that's an addictive game right there. I meant to ask Silver if you've played Skyrim, but it seems like you have.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. Please be generous, kind sir.
I beat it many years ago.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
I've only beaten Skyrim twice, and the reason why it's only twice is because I get so lost in the side quests and everything else that I'm usually pretty burnt out by the time it gets to the main story.
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral.
Yes.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the...
I want to play it again with mods.
Do you have Anniversary Edition? Because that's pretty good in my opinion.
Tidings, citizen.
How do you do?
Hello there.
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Wyndham.
I have Special Edition because that one is more mod-friendly.
Anniversary Edition is just an add-on for Special Edition.
What is it, associate?
Yeah, and it messes with a lot of mods.
RIP.
What can I do for you? You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
I thinking of bringing to life a certain maid of Argonian descent for that playthrough.
Oh, you mean the lusty Agorian maid?
Anyone looking for work should
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Hello, you've somehow managed to stop me in midair. Well played?
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. Reynald Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Jaden Hall, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
She will free the province's maids and start a maid revolution against the oppressors of the land.
Alrighty, that's quite the plan.
Yes, it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynald is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business.
Sit at the
Farewell.
Fighters Guild.
I see.
Have you ever bought a horse from Bongon?
I bought a fine mare from him once. A fine, fine.
Hello.
How
you
are
haven't
you
seen
today?
my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
That's
if
so
I've told
sad.
you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired, tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
No doubt.
I've been hearing disturbing...
There's no map marker. Where am I supposed to go?
Hello there.
Tidings, citizen.
May I help you?
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Good day.
Hello, associate. A pleasure to speak with you. I would gladly let you
dubious little creature getting up to mischief.
extra coin will allow me to purchase
Right.
more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
I'm not up for playing pranks, I just want to get into the guild.
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
I guess I have no choice.
Bye.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. but we have our ways of coping with the situation. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft, and bring it here to me. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve. Let me know when you're done with that little task. Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Good day.
Please, any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. You too.
Well met. What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university.
This mission role.
So you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Oh god, what am I expecting? What am I gonna run into for this one?
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You shall see.
How do I get down in there?
Oh, I think you need to ask him for the key.
I find it surprising that you're speaking to me again without having completed your task. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring, which is somewhere down in the well behind the guild hall. Bring it to me. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words? Take care.
I think one of the people there has the key.
I didn't steal anything. There we go. We'll reload. Let me see what you wrote. And hopefully it's not a bug or something that I'm running into.
What is it, associate? Don't waste my time if you're... Very well. There was a particular ring of... If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it. You will retrieve this ring. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. Bye.
Hello. I'm Dietsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. Don't tell me Falkar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falkar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falkar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. Be careful, associate.
Hello.
Is this gonna have to do with him being like in a wall in the basement? Because as soon as I found him behind the wall, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be something like special, isn't it?
I'm Dietsan. As I've
It's
said,
a heavy
I just
subject
don't
to
feel
talk about.
comfortable talking to you about Falkar. Forgive me. You too.
Quite intriguing. Grian Garana can talk her way out of anything.
Oh, hello.
I hope I can help. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
I'm gonna guess he's a vampire or something. Oh god, please tell me there's no slaughterfish down here.
You missed the body on the ground.
Yep, I had a feeling that was going to be painful, like going to be the issue.
The Ring of Burden.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna make me overweight.
You are over-cucumbered.
Cucumbers.
The Walk of Victory.
This is a heavy-ass ring.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that. You too.
Imagine if he actually did write one.
Good to see you.
I take it he never did.
That branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling.
No, really?
Sure.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Renridra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade, who will?
Does he seem like the kind of person who believes in you?
Nah, not really.
You carry a heavy burden on your shoulders.
Yeah. Oh, so these in here. Let me see if I can get this open. Nice.
Well met.
Good to see you. What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Take care.
Opening all across.
No.
So where did he go?
Mock now runs.
To a land, to a faraway place.
Alrighty, huh. Is there anything special I can do with this ring? Because I really don't want to drop it if I don't have to. It'd be cool to bring it back home and have it like in a drawer as like a...
It's worth much.
Okay. I'm just thinking of taking it home and like keeping it in a drawer or something like that as like a souvenir.
Good to see you.
I'm surprised I didn't get on this horse and the horse's back immediately snapped in two. With how much I weigh right now. Like the horse just folds in on itself. Yeah.
All that horsing around.
This brings back some New Vegas memories. I don't want to say what though, because Silver hasn't done what I'm thinking of, so I don't want to spoil anything.
Spoiler alert, Batman dies at the end.
Rip Bartman.
The Asloon was too much.
Oh god, I remember those videos.
Spare a coin for the infirm. I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of anew upon ye.
Morning. Good morning. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil.
How delightful. Welcome.
City Swimmer certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times.
She's a sly one. I understand she's quite sneaky.
Aye. Hello, associate. Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Arden.
Lol, I love how some of the characters have the same hairstyle as Syndrome from The Incredibles.
For fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Baron Vamori.
I never thought of it as that.
The power of illusion in the process. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardelin. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Baron Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Well met.
Can I help you? Yes, I sort of know her. Well, I mean, I don't really know her, but I've talked to her some. Yes, I sort of know her. Yes, I sort... Yes, I sort of...
Well met.
Greetings, High Elf.
They say that when you murder... I'm Ardeline. I'm the Guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville. I would gladly let you invest in my shop. I can show you some new things. Let's do business. Pleasure doing business with you. I let that go too. You're a fine negotiator. That's a good deal. A fine bargain for you. You drive a hard bargain. You're a fine negotiator. I wouldn't make that deal with just any pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you. You bought that for a song. You bought that for a song. An excellent deal. An excellent deal. I wouldn't make that deal with... You're a fine negotiator. You're a fine negotiator. I let that go too cheap. You drive a hard bargain. I wouldn't make that deal with a fine bargain for you. I let that go too cheaply. Thank you for your business. Good luck with your field work for Sindarian. Take care.
Well met.
You hear any word about Could Eye's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand.
No doubt.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
rumor has...
Are you ready to earn your recommendation now? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Yes, I'm the one looking for my friend. His name is Henantir. If you find him, I'll be glad to offer you a sizable reward. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Ardaline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff. Make sure Varon hands over that staff.
On an expedition. Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so.
So long.
Farewell. Well met.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you? I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Soros Aranim. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardaline's staff now. Kudai is a member of Braville's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kudai yourself. Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deepscorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
Well met. What? I don't know anything about him. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Any luck talking with Varen Vamori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll. Varen Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you understand me. He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us. The Coral Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tychius. No staff yet? Well, keep at it. Those charm scrolls should do most of the work for you, if you put them to good use. Get that staff back, associate.
Hello there.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
So long.
Farewell.
Greetings to you.
Hello.
Hi there. Othiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp A. Good day, stranger. Saurus Aranim is my name. Yes, I have the staff Varen sold me. I'm afraid I'm not willing to part with it. I paid good money for it, after all. You understand, of course. You too. Good day. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it, after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it, say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So what do you say? I'll just take the money from you then, and here's your staff. Now, since our business is concluded, you must excuse me. Good day. Greetings to you.
Hello.
What's go-
How are you today?
What is it?
Look at the muscles
They say
on
that
you.
slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
House Dress and Lamu have renounced the slave.
A pleasure to speak with you. What can I interest you in? Thank you for your patronage. Goodbye.
Hello. How goes it?
Greetings.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Buildings.
I've heard others say
Maybe she
the same.
could teach.
Hello, associate. Do you have the mage's staff associate? Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
It's you. Hi.
Yes?
What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long
Good
ago.
news from Kvatch for a change.
Creepy.
The last
I can't
of the
stand
Daedra
the sight of those
great
creatures.
news! What brings you to me today, friend? I miss him so. We were study mates at the Arcane University, and we've come to grow fond of each other over the years. He's always getting himself into jams with the careless ways he performs his experiments, and, well, I'm afraid he's done it again. I'm going to level with you as you seem like you wish to help. Henantier isn't missing. On the contrary, I know exactly where he is. The problem is, he's trapped and there's no way I can free him. Well, Henantier's been warned that if he strays outside the guild rules one more time, he may be up for summary dismissal. The rules say that he isn't to practice dangerous experiments at his home. It must be done in the guild under the watchful eye of an associate. Henantier's never been one for rules, and so he's continued to perform his latest experiments in secret. If word gets out, he'll be dismissed. Great. Whatever suits you and gets me Henantier back suits me just fine. When you're ready to go and see him, let me know. But please, do hurry.
Good day.
You too.
Hello?
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Are you ready to follow me to Henantier? Fantastic. Let's be off then.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
It's always a pleasure to hear Oravasa Othrella speak at chapel. She has a real way with words.
She certainly has a talent.
Well, as you can see, Henantier's right here, and he's trapped in his dream world.
What happened to the audio?
I told him that trying to travel into one's own dreams is risky, but as usual, he didn't listen to me. Always has to do things his way. Henantier constructed a magical device he called the Dream World Amulet. With this device, one can enter his own mind and experience dreams. True, but this is different. When you enter your dreams with the amulet, you're in full command of a dreamlike replica of yourself. All your thoughts, your skills, and your talents travel there with you. Think of it as exploring a new land, but a land within your own mind. Henantir created the amulet to see if he could use his dreams as a training ground to help better himself. I don't know all of the details, but the amulet is a conduit to get to that training ground. It's been 3 days, and he's been stuck in his dreams. I've watched him all that time, and he hasn't been up at all. The only way to save him is to put on the Dream World amulet and go to sleep. Only then can you hopefully find out what's happened in there. I fear that anyone he knows won't be able to help him in there. Since I'm in his memories, he may dismiss me as a figment of his dreams. The only chance is for a total stranger to enter his dreams. When you're ready to do this, I'll give you the amulet. Only I know the secret way it can be removed from his neck. You'll have to be very careful in there. If Henantir intended it as a training ground, there's no telling what you may encounter. My poor Henantir. I shudder to think what's happened to him in there. Don't take this sojourn lightly. The recesses of the mind can be the darkest place of all. Are you prepared to enter the dream world? Please, use the extra bed here. If you sleep too far from Henantir, it may not work. I'll watch over you both to make sure you're safe. Oh my, I almost forgot. Henantir once told me that if he's killed in his dreams, anyone that's in there with him will die as well. So do be careful. Now is a time for sleep. How I wish I could go with you. It's so difficult to be here and watch him not knowing how much he may be suffering.
My word! You startled me. Are you real? I've lost my way. This place looks so familiar, but I can't remember how I got here. Can you help me? This place is so strange. Dream world, you say? It's more like a nightmare. I don't like this place at all. I feel like I shouldn't be here. There must be an exit around here somewhere. I'd explore this place, but I'm afraid I just don't have the courage to do so. How could I be so careless? What's the matter with me? I know I've lost something. Yes, that's it. I've lost many things in this strange place. Would you please help me? We must get out of this place. We must get out of this place. We must get out of this place. Have you found an exit to this place yet? We must escape. We must get out of this place. We must get out of this place. Please, help me. I can't remember anything. I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever, and I don't even know why. But how? What you say must be the truth. I feel strange. I can see now what you were saying was no story at all, but the truth, and I'm a fool. I had no idea that the amulet could hold such power over me. I set out to create a way to conquer my failings, but it seems the tables had turned, and they conquered me. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from this dream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell. It's good to see you in the real world. I'm indebted to you for rescuing me from my nightmare. I suppose thanks are only a small token of my appreciation. Allow me to reward you for your bravery. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of coin, but allow me to present you with something that may help in your travels. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Farewell, friend.
Now that Henantir has returned, things are as they should be. Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems. I do hope our paths cross again. Hello, associate.
Spare a coin for the infirm?
Greetings, Imperial.
City Swimmer is a bit odd, don't you think?
She's a bit strange, but I've heard she's rather good at not being seen, if you know what I mean.
So I've heard.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Salute! Welcome. Please say your piece.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no. You seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words? Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. Farewell, child.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? I take care of what little administrative work there is. DeGale isn't interested. I do it because it has to be done and no one else wants to do it. I take it you've spoken to DeGale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her. At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks. Good day.
Hello, gentlemen. Anvil's all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
That's terrible.
Indeed.
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Braville. As if the world wasn't crazy enough already.
How about that? Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Interesting.
Shiravi runs a good inn, but she's awful with her sisters.
She really doesn't seem to like her sisters. Sad, really.
Farewell.
What is it, associate? Strasser of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer. Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection? Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garidan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring to me as many of Garidan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand. Just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it. I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Galdar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. Almost happy. Strange, isn't that? I assure you, the gold is well worth the risk.
Yes? Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and DeGale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him.
Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change. Bye.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer's Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. There may be a connection to DeGale's father. Greetings, Evoker.
Good evening.
I've heard Brodrus at the Fighters Guild is well...
You seek more from me, child. It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Versed in using...
I've heard if you're in the... Fighters Guild.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Who's there? Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. What's that? Let's get this over with. You'll never take me down. Show me what you got! Jump on my sword now you can! Now you will know!
to pieces.
Who's there?
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? Just warming up, pathetic worm. Whoa!
Die, damn you! Hello, who's there? What's that? Do your worst.
This is
Let's
the
get
part
this
where
over
you
with.
Fall down and bleed to death. This ends here.
Do your worst.
Hello? Who's there? Whoa!
Now you will know pain!
Jump on my sword while you can! Now you will know pain! Whoa!
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
Well, well, look who we've got here. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? You found it! Oh, how wonderful! Finally, things can return to normal. By all means, see that it gets to her immediately. Take care.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands. Take care.
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of Apprentice and grant you the robe of the Apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Just got a trophy.
We come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the Guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the Guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the Guild. You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the Guild. The Arcane University has been here for nearly as long as the Mages Guild has been in Cyrodiil. It has been our home for ages. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Goodbye.
Honored one.
Alrighty, folks. I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. We got a lot of work done, and we're finally now an apprentice in the Mages Guild. So, I'm going to save up and quit the main menu. As always, folks, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See you next game, everybody. Take care.